Welcome back to Lufia 5 for the Savior. As you can see, I made the trip back into the mines, the cave area where we got all the Fumis. And there does not appear to be any way to cross this gap. I suspect the door is just for show. Missed opportunity, I would say. But what can I mean, it is what it is. So we'll be heading out, and we'll make our way south to the shrine here once we've taken care of these crabs. As long as they don't paralyze our entire party, we should be fine. One character paralyzed, no big thing. Pardon me. And that battle is won. Level 71 for Selena. 500 max HP. Everybody's looking strong. The path back through the mountain caves was pretty straightforward. No major puzzles had to be redone. So, I can't complain. Are we going to be seeing Red Hat here? Yep. Of course. I was thinking the same thing, Cameron. So this is it, huh? Our final battle. As you promised. Great. I can't use my skill items just like last time. Nothing snarky to say? Shut up already. Red Hat, Maniacal Stranger. Maniacal Stranger. What? What in the world? Is this like a Donkey Kong? Oh, this is like... Oh my gosh, this is like a Donkey Kong setup here. That's Donkey Kong. Yep. Ouch. Okay. 50 damage per hit is quite high. I can just tank the barrels. Yeah, I can just tank the barrels. But I kind of see what they're going for. I am tempted to just push my way through, but I think there's a pattern, and if you played Donkey Kong, you know how to do this. Well, unfortunately, I'm heading back quite a bit. There we go. And am I going to have to make this trip 3 times? I suspect I am. Okay, the barrels are not going past this staircase here. So, here we go. Bloop. I could just push my way through. But let's actually try to complete it as intended. Oh, no, oh no. Oh, got stuck there. Yeah, we can mostly get through here without too much strife. Now, can you imagine Cameron telling the other party members about this? They never experience Red Hat. They never get stuck in the teleport. Oh, shoot. That was a mistake. They never get stuck in the teleporter like we do. So, to explain this to them, yeah, you know, I'm a little scared of the teleporter shrines because there's some cursed demon hat woman. Okay, whatever you say, crazy Cameron. One more. And just let the barrels teleport away. And quick rush. Get out of here. Up, down, over. Okay. Easy. No. Nope. No opening here. There we go. And, oh! I did not hit that. Why did that hit me? Okay, I guess that spot's not safe. All the other spots have been. That spot's not safe. Yeah, the barrel probably made a turn. It would have been safe had the barrel not turned down. Okay. So long, Red Hat. Bloop. Maybe construct something where you don't have a glaring flaw in your design. Here you are. He's not on the other side. Oh, he's not on the other. Oh. Cam, where were you? Selena was telling us that you've got an intense fear of teleportation shrines. What? No. Not exactly. But listen, I promise, from now on, I'll just follow you all through like normal, alright? Let's hope so. I'd rather we not waste time. Is everything alright? Yeah, Teika. Everything's fine now. Shall we? You're all so lucky you never had to deal with that obnoxious laughter. Yeah, it looks like... I don't know. If that was truly the last encounter... That can't be the last encounter with Red Hat. Shrine. 2 towers, a town, and a castle. Are these... I feel like these might be new enemies. The purple guys. I don't know, maybe we fought the blue warriors already? Maybe not. I don't want to fast forward too quick just in case they pull off some kind of party wipe attack. But it appears that it's just a normal encounter. Only 200. Still 200 experience per battle. So this game is not balanced in a way that makes progressing make sense. Make it make sense. Looks like there should be something here, doesn't it? Is it just me? Does it not look like there should be a water cave or something? Okay, so there's nothing that I can progression skip. Whoa, these guys look new. Oh no, they gave us the sleepy time tea. Come on. Nope. Wake up. Here we go. Not a lot of experience. But every little bit helps. 10k gold is not going to be enough to re-outfit our party in this next town. Those towers must be Larshk ahead. Took us straight into the castle town of Larshk. So this is Larshk. It's really quite magnificent. Just look at how many buildings there are. The real gems are the twin celestial towers. The city might as well be a thorn on the rose. And no one's even going to mention the huge castle in the middle of it all. Forget roses. It's the gem on the ring. Please don't forget the reason we're here. This is the only city we haven't investigated on your continent in our search for the Sinistrals. Every minute they go unfound could be the deaths of many. Why don't we all split up and explore the city? We can all ask where we're out and about. Great idea, Teika. Oh my gosh, I'm butchering it. Great idea, Teika. We'll meet back at the stairs to the castle. How's that sound? Yeah, that should suffice. Upgrading our equipment and spells would be a great idea. She means, I want to go shopping. I guess that's decided then. Alright everyone, we'll meet back at the stairs to the north of here once everyone is finished. Welcome to the Queendom of Larshk, the Jewel of Uea, and the home of the twin celestial towers. No monsters dare approach the city gates with us at the ready. Comfy beds and warm mirrors await inside. Come on in. Acia, is everything alright? I can feel a presence. At first it felt malevolent, but now I'm not so certain. It's complex, but I know without a doubt it means to hinder us. Well, for now I think it's best that we just keep asking around and take this short time to relax. I reserved rooms for our use. I'm going to stay here and contemplate our situation. This sudden absence of the Sinistrals leaves me uneasy. Okay. It's neat that you can bump into the characters and talk to them, because you never really get that opportunity to chat with your party outside of story events. What kind of items do you have? I think we're fine as far as these run-of-the-mill items go. Guardhouse. Let's chat with the guards. We don't usually allow civilians into the guardhouse, but there hasn't been any large threats to Larshk as of late. So go ahead, take a look around. Just don't let me catch you touching anything, understood? Have you heard of the Kingdom of Gratz? I'd heard that the strict regulations and requirements for the guard here in Larshk are actually derived from their regimen. Unlike Gratz, however, the kingdom takes care of its citizens just as much as its knights. The guard has constant rotations in place. There hasn't been a moment since Larshk's first days that the main gate was left empty. Cool. Cool story, brah. Oh, welcome. I'm afraid we're still new to the big city culture. I suppose we should expect more unexpected visitors from now on. My wife and I grew up in Quantrum, but after she got pregnant, we decided that it was just too dark and gloomy to raise a child in. So we ended up moving to Larshk last month, and we couldn't love it more. I like how they've pushed the beds together here. Ooh! Don't mind me. These are like tiny homes, side by side. I was originally from Hajar on Atstiaka, but I loathe the desert life. Still, I wanted that big castle town feel. So here we are, just my son and I, living it big in the Kingdom of Larshk. My whole life has just been surrounded by knights. It's tough to grow up with it. Can you imagine the law staring down your back at every turn? Kids really can't just be kids in this environment. I mean, unless you're a total goody two-shoes all the time. And these two are also bunking up. Weird. Weird. And what do you have to say? Ever heard of core-type enemies? Okay. There were cores 1 or 2 continents back. Like I said, I fought them pretty extensively. 200 experience, 200 gold or whatever, 200 experience and 2 gold. They dropped basically no money. They dropped 1 coin each. They came in, and usually you fought 2 of them. Or at least you killed 2 of them. 1 or 2 ran away. So you weren't really getting any more experience fighting them. I hear they're especially hidden here on Uea. I heard a rumor that they can only really be found near the ocean. But apparently they stay away from the land itself. So how exactly is anyone supposed to get to them? Hold on, one more time. They're hidden here. They can only really be found near the ocean, but they stay away from the land itself. Interesting. I might want to go out and try and grind some. Whoa. Selena? Whoa. See something you like? These spells are some of the most amazing I've ever seen. The sheer quality of the scrolls, the runes printed into them, it's pure art. Oh, I'll just leave you to it then. We'll talk later, okay? I just need to sit in awe a little longer. I'll never be able to afford this stuff, but I heard it's some of the best magic in Eastland. Our healing magic is paramount. Champion. Restore a large amount of HP to allies. Yes, please. We will take one of those and scribe it immediately. Champion. Too bad Selena can't use it. But Acia can. How much does it cost? 40. So that's a super big heal to all allies. What about your offensive magic? Dragon. Thunder. Firebird we already have. Ice Valkyrie we already have. So we need 1, 2, 7,000. We need 14,000 gold to get these two. Although I'm not using magic offensively for the most part. So it might not be worth it. How could anyone even risk shedding blood with such beautiful weapons? Every swipe, and I'd be scared it'll be ruined. Rudai's here. This platinum style of forging was a very popular import for the Knights of Relk. Wouldn't it be a joyful irony to strike down one of the Sinistrals with such a blade after they slaughtered my men? I'm not sure I like that look in your eyes, Rudai. We pride ourselves on them beautifully crafted wares. Won't you take a look? Platinum blade. Platinum whip. Platinum bow. These are a lot cheaper than the gold weapons. We'll take the bow. We've already got a really great high crit chance whip. I don't think we want to replace it. This is weaker than the Dragon Slayer. And I can't imagine it's multi-targeting because it doesn't say anything about it. Oops. Here we go. The Icy Bow. Exchanging it for the Platinum Bow. High damage, low cost. Nice. What do we have over here? I'm trying to surprise my husband with a gift. He probably passed him on the beach outside, but there's just so many clothes and it's taking forever. I hope he isn't upset. What's better than gold? Why, let me show you. Platinum. Okay, we're going to need a lot more money. Let's sell off some of our equipment that we're not using anymore. Okay, that should give us enough to at least pick up 2 and 2. And let's put those on. It's big. It's worth getting rid of the Blizzard stuff. The attack bonus, the defense bonus. This is definitely worth it as well. So those were good purchases. Silver mail. It's a little bit down, but int goes up. It's only 5. It's an overall net gain. It's worth it. Let's sell off the Elven Robe, the Silver Mail, kind of want to keep the... No, you know what? We're never going back. We're not playing the juggling game. Should I... We'll buy one tiara. A tiara. It is way better than the tan helmet. The silver circlet, I think, is something we're going to want to replace as well. Let's keep it in mind. We need to grind some money. My wife's been shopping for over an hour. If I sit here any longer, I'll become part of the bench. The guy next to me looks like he's in serious pain. I try talking to him, but he just keeps glancing at the shop. Okay. I've heard that most knights are usually men, but not here in Larshk. Most are women. That's why I gotta grow up strong. I'll be just as strong as Mom. Our parents are both in the guard. They're the strongest of all of them. It's a little bit of foreshadowing. Hopefully nothing happens to him. There's Teika. Larsh is really amazing, isn't it? It's certainly larger than most cities we've been to over the course of our journey through Eastland. Gosh, you've really been everywhere, haven't you? It's been quite the journey, that's for sure. In Atstiaka, we made some wonderful friends, Ryan and Princess Mila. Without them, we likely wouldn't have been able to get as far as we have. On Farai, we climbed a giant mountain, a gigantic mountain. It was freezing towards the top, but we had some of the most gorgeous sights. I bet the snow only worked to complement the beauty. The brief spots of sunlight shining off the flakes as they fell. Exactly! And there's so much more. When this is over, I'll show you it all. I'll hold you that. It still seems... It seems out of place that Teika just happened to be here. I don't know. I still think she's secret sinistral. My granddaughter was misbehaving in the church. So now we've had to drag her outside. Wait till her father hears about this. I already said I'm sorry. The Tower of the Silver Moon is currently off limits by decree of Her Majesty the Queen. Okay. Keep your heads up. 19 hours. Wow. And it's been a journey. It has been a journey. That much is certain. I've been preparing an order of weapons and armor to be delivered to the Royal Guards. And looks like everything's accounted for. The house sure has been quiet since our kids joined the Guard. But I'm so incredibly proud. It's no small feat, you know. Maybe I should bring them some snacks. I wonder if they're sleeping all right. Honey, it'll be fine. They aren't just some little kids anymore. You're right. Now, don't get so down. There's still a visit. Everyone needs their mom eventually. Maybe I'll just bring a sandwich to the castle real quick. Oh boy, there's no stopping her. Wait a sec. What's going on here? You see this? I think they need to get their furniture checked out. What's going on, man? Carpet's cutting through the drawers there. And what is this? The Tower of the Golden Sun. Currently off limits by decree of Her Majesty the Queen. Okay. So it's obvious that we've got to hit up the castle. Used to be a bouncer for the Barnes Casino. But I got tired of busting basic goons. My son used to beg me every day to play in the garden. The prince overheard him while I was on duty, and now he's allowed in whenever. Now, I really don't get any alone time. It makes me happy, though, and I couldn't ask for anything more than that. Gather the party and enter the castle. No, not yet. Let's leave. We shouldn't leave just... Oh, okay, so never mind. We will gather the party. We will enter the castle. So did anyone hear anything? Nothing. Everything just seems to be business as usual around here. How can this be? This whole trek of our journey has been unsettling. It has me feeling unsettled. Like there's something we're missing. I share these sentiments and more. Only the castle remains in our search for answers. Well, let's finish this then. If we don't find answers here, then what's our next move? We'll figure that out if it comes to it. But we should waste no further time. Let us continue into the castle. Wait. What's wrong, Teika? I want to make a small request. I overheard a couple talking about a popular visitor spot just north of the city. Apparently, it's this fantastic overlook. We've been on the move since Bart's, and I think it'd be really good for us to just unwind for a moment. Tensions have been high, I'll admit. If it's only for a moment, then I suppose it's all right. Asia? I suppose I won't argue against it. Then it's okay. Sounds like it. Lead the way. There's something wrong. And everybody is completely ignorant of this except for Asia. Thank you, everyone. Just refilling my carbonated water here. Okay. Whoa. What an absolute breathtaking view. The reflection off the sea just makes it that much more amazing, don't you think? Absolutely gorgeous. And everybody's sitting with their partner. And Asia is all alone over on the side there. Ha! So this is pretty too. Huh? Teika, are you crying? Looking out over the water, it reminds me of Raven Woods. You thought it was pretty there too, right? Yeah, they're both lovely. And I'm so glad that I got to experience both of them with someone equally beautiful. It seems like it was just yesterday, yet also like it was a lifetime ago. Well, that doesn't make sense. Now does it? I feel the same about us, you know. Oh? Remember when we were stuck in that desert well? With everything that's happened since, doesn't it feel like it's been years? Yeah, I suppose. It has been quite a few battles, disagreements, and sharp words later. But for someone who's lived as long as I have, anything within our journey feels like only moments ago. I still remember, clear as crystal, how you worked to calm both of us when we were certain that we'd starve to death down in that hole. Yeah. And then you may remember that a few days later, I tried to kill you all. But what matters is that you're here now, together. And, personally, I'm glad that I had the opportunity to meet all of you. It's been so wonderful being back together with Cam and meeting all his wonderful friends. He's one lucky guy, huh? Gallivanting around trying to save the world with a magical actress, a veritable demigod, and what about you, Asia? You all share a very close bond. I've lived a long life, and yet I've never seen something quite like what you all have together. It feels as though You've been friends for several of my lifetimes. I hope that you'll hold on to that bond. Of course we will! And don't forget, you're part of that bond now, Acia. That's right. You're one of us. Also, Ridai? Did you refer to yourself as a demigod? Really? Trust me, Acia. There's no easy way out of this one. You're stuck with these people. Yes, I think I like that. All except for the secret Sinistral hiding among us. I can't bring myself to ruin this moment. Nor do I think they'd believe such a statement. But that thing in the sky? It's... Oh, I bet it's an illusion. That's not the sun, nor is it the moon. Why can't they see how unnatural it is? Huh. Is that the shadow of Doom Island? Or possibly not the shadow, but like... Is that Doom Island floating there? And they're just all blind to it, but Acia, because she's in touch with nature as an elf, can see it. Alright everyone, let's head for the castle. One more quick save. Not a revive. 19 hours and 30 minutes. Let's see what's going on at the castle. Being stationed at the castle garden is an invariable role, but to be honest, I'd rather have entrance duty. There's never any action here in the garden. Ahead lies Her Majesty's castle. Mind your manners around the elite guard of our queen. The prince says I can play here whenever I want. I bet you're super jealous, huh? Nothing going on out here. Treasure, 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 it's locked. Treasure, 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 treasure. Nope. Treasure, 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 treasure. Staircase. To treasure! And Lily! Nope, just treasure. A Larshk brace. Increases her attack power, so we're going to go with it. Unlocked the door. Huh. Okay. To your left, you'll find the library. To the right is our banquet hall and guest rooms. Looking for an audience with the queen? You'll have to make your way to the 3rd floor. Okay, let's explore the castle. Several of the regions of Estopolis all have many of the same creatures. For example, did you know that newts are found in North, West, South, and Eastland? I wonder how they got everywhere. Maybe they were all on one big land that split apart. Yeah, right, that sounds pretty far-fetched, doesn't it? Pangea. There's tons of history on magic except for one type, offensive holy magic. You know, like Fry and Zap? It apparently is only really usable by elves, and they've never been open to talking about it, I guess. I wonder why it's called holy magic anyway. Did Larshk build its castle here because of the towers? Or did the towers come afterwards? I've read so many books, but I still can't find the answer. Interesting, this book states that dragonkind is actually just a highly evolved form of monster. Just imagine if jellies were to advance in the same way. Oh, I can see it now, a gargantuan red jelly. How hilarious! That, I believe, is the final boss of the ancient cave in Lufia 2. A giant red jelly. Mind your volume in the library. Many people come here simply to escape from the hustle and bustle of the city. Nothing up here. Maybe this is supposed to be showing us that chest to kind of give us a little visual clue. Just ahead is the ballroom. Feel free to explore. Your leisure. Feel free to explore. Your leisure. Or leisure. However, I regret to inform you that there are no planned events at the moment. And this takes us to the other side. Okay, up the stairs we go. The prince's room is ahead. I don't believe he is expecting any visitors, so I think it's best that you move along. Uh-oh. This guy. Baymont. Ah, fancy meeting you all here. So it appears you were successful in your journey through the Primal Lands. Very good. It was a struggle, but yes, we made it. How the heck did you get here? I'm afraid I've got little time to talk and must be off. Good day. As I phase through your characters. How did he get here? Wasn't the shrine from Barst locked? Agreed. Suspicious. Sleeping guard. This is not going to go well for us. I'm afraid you really shouldn't be back here. These are the Queen's personal quarters. Well, actually, this particular room is mine, but still. Okay. Nothing bad happened. Kind of thought we were going to be thrown in castle jail or something. Our Queen is through these doors. Ensure you show proper respect, or you shan't be using the doors again. Are you going to throw me off? The Queen is expecting you. Approach. Expecting us? You. It is you that have laid claim to the defeat of Sinistrals. Is this correct? Yes, we have slain both Gades and Amon. Then you shall leave Larshk at once. I'm sorry? But did you mishear him? No, it is obvious you who has been misheard. As I have demanded your immediate departure, yet you stand here. You know, it's interesting. Our whole time in UN, we've had almost no reactions to our mention of Sinistrals, which is really strange, considering their island flew over in the direction of your fair continent. Now, when we finally found a response, it's one of ire towards us. Might you tell us why that is? You test my patience, Knight of Ralk. Ah, so you do remember me. We die? Ralk and Larshk held a tournament years ago, and the Queen that I remember from then was just as serious, but far more rational. I think there's something on the Queen's mind. Would you care to share? One more word from you and my guards will ensure it's your last. I'm terribly sorry if we've upset you in some way. We don't wish to raise any issues here in Larshk. We're simply looking to stop our foes. And where are these foes of yours? Not here. I will hear no more of the raving of lunatics in my court. Lunatics? But... Cameron, it is time to go. Listen to the elf. Now, go. Oh, sorry, go now. As you wish, Aranda. What was all that about? Come on. I think she deserves some thanks. Her little act in there all but proves something is going on here. But for her to threaten us? So we know there's something wrong, but we certainly weren't given any clues as to what. And I'd say we're less than welcome to go and inquire further. What a nasty old woman. Hey now, she's not that old. Oh, that's right. You two knew each other from back at some tournament. You two know each other from back at some tournament. We shared a few drinks back then. She's normally quite enjoyable company. Oh, shared a few drinks? Enough. Well, what should we do now? We won't find any allies here. That much appears certain. But I regret to say that I am unsure as to where our journey should bring us next. We've been across all of Uea, and besides an unnaturally angry old queen, we don't really have any farther leads. The people of Uea don't seem to be in any harm's way, or any sort of discomfort. It just doesn't make sense. Maybe the Sinistrals aren't really here. What do you mean? Well, I was just thinking, have you guys even seen the others? I've only seen Gades and Amon. But Rudai and Cam encountered Jax. Oh, sorry, but Rudai and Cam encountered Jax, leaving the other two unaccounted for. So you're hypothesizing that Deos and Aram haven't yet returned? Or that they're elsewhere? I mean, it's possible, isn't it? The four of them, together, have fought in each Doom Island war. Why would that change now? But things are different this time. There's Jax for one. Oh, and they also came to Eastland after their war with Esteland. Maybe the others are in Esteland? Maybe Doom Island was heading towards there, not here? I'm still not buying the idea that a huge island flying overhead went unnoticed. Let's at least go back to town so we can discuss more there. Teika, I know your secret. Oh, what is it, Asia? It's nothing. My apologies. We better go to keep up with the others. Why did I stifle myself? It's because Cameron is so happy that Teika's here. But actually, Asa and Cameron are destined to be together. Maybe. Maybe. The prince's room is ahead. I don't believe you're okay, you already said the same thing, but there's the prince. Okay. You there! Wait! Us? Oh, I'm so glad I caught you before you left the castle. Please come and see me in my chambers for a moment. But, my prince! Who are these people? Prince Prodslow. What matter is it to you? Move aside. Right away, your highness. Come along now. Make haste. The prince? Perhaps Lashk does, in fact, have one more avenue for us to explore. After you, Cameron. So, you're the self-proclaimed Sinistral killers, right? We've definitely never proclaimed that title, but yes, we defeated 2 of them so far. Your demeanor regarding this is quite different from your mother's. Well, have you know? We were prominently excused from her court and asked to furthermore leave the city entirely. Well, that's simply not going to work for me. So let's just go ahead and disregard Mother's requests for now. She's the queen. Ah, yes, there's that. So it's be best that you don't show your faces around here until our business is concluded. And what business might that be? I'm sure you saw the 2 towers on either side of the city. I mean, of course you did. Well, Mother has decided that they're off limits to anyone but the royal family. And you certainly won't find me scaling those things. Too much work and far too dangerous. Off limits? Why is that? See, that's just the thing. It started a few days ago, I think. We had a visitor to the castle. Get on with it. After our guest left, Mother has been increasingly on edge. She barred entry, and after that, there were noises. Noises? Yes, strange, awful noises from the tower, especially at night. It's messing with my sleep schedule. Your sleep schedule? I'm afraid so. So, you'd like us to find the source? If you'd be so kind. Well, we aren't royal family, so... Are you our escort in? Come now, I already said there's no way I'm going in those big gaudy things. So here's the plan. Find a way into the castle treasury. There, you'll find a Larshk brace. Already found it. A gift only given to friends of the royals. Now we're breaking into the queen's vault? Probably best not to mention that we already did. Oh, it's good. Good, 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 good. So there is a line here. I suspect this line doesn't play unless you've picked up the brace already. Sounds like we're moving up from banishment to execution. Oh, boo. Look, just get the job done, and I'll pull whatever strings I can with Mother to ensure that you can at least stay in Larshk. We'll do what we can. Wonderful! I wish you luck. Oh, and start with the Tower of the Moon, won't you? It's the closer of the two to my bed chambers, you see. So starting with the Mystery of the Sleeping Prince. Of the Sleepy Prince. Okay? Does he say anything else? Any luck? Don't forget the Larshk brace from the treasury. Slumbers across the queendom depend on you. Fascinating. Okay. So, we know what we need to do. We need to sneak into that tower. We've already snuck into the treasury. We've already got the brace. The brace will let us sneak our way into the... I guess it's not sneak. It'll give us entry into the tower. We could go out and gold grind a little bit to afford the better equipment that's available in this town. Or we could just go to the tower, collect the gold there, and be on our way. Which I think is what we're going to do. But it's going to have to wait until next time. Giving you a little bit of a mental mind map here of what I'm working with. We've got the Queen. She's under some kind of control, I suspect, from the dark magic of the dark gem, which the priest was influenced under. Maybe the priest is the bad guy here. And we're going to find him at the top of the Tower of the Moon, and he's going to be a Sinistral. Alternatively, maybe Teika is the secret Sinistral in the party, and that's why Asia is on edge, because Teika is not to be trusted. She's still with us. She's still following the party around. Either she's fake Teika, or Teika has always been evil, or possibly the third option, which heralds back to Lufia 1. Teika is our childhood friend who was awoke as a Sinistral in the same way that Rudai awoke to his evil history, his evil background, as Idura. So I think that's the most likely. Evil priest in one tower, reach the tip of the second tower, nobody's there. It's actually evil Teika, who's struggling to decide whether or not she wants a life with Cameron, or if she wants to go back to being a Sinistral. But I might be completely wrong. It's possible there's evil dragon and evil griffin, or evil giant lizard at the top of the tower. It could, or salamander, grilled newt, giant newt at the top of the tower. I don't know. I haven't found, in the small amount of time I did before I downloaded this game, I didn't find any walkthroughs or guides or anything like that. So, just speculating. But that would be my best guess. So, at almost the 20-hour mark, we're going to end this episode here. Thank you so much for your time. Check out the game. If you're enjoying the playthrough, that's good news as well. But this is an experience, so you really should take the time, download the game yourself, play through it, and enjoy your time with a classic series being reimagined and, basically, I would say, fulfilling a fan's dream of having a sequel to Lufia 1 and 2. Until next time, friends, take care and peace.